The House of Representatives has urged the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria to suspend implementation of its revised guidelines for the verification of nursing certificate issued by the council pending the outcome of investigation into controversy surrounding the new policy. This is sequel to the adoption of a motion of urgent national importance on the subject moved by Patrick Umar. The House, while adopting another motion, resolved to investigate the level of compliance with the Disability Act 2018 by ministries, departments and agencies. This is in regards to provision of access to infrastructure and others. Our National Assembly correspondent Rosemary UKOKO-TEGA reports on these and other proceedings from the Green Chamber at resumed plenary on Tuesday.
The Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria (NMCN), saddled with the regulation and control of the nursing and midwifery profession in the country, recently issued new guidelines for verification of certificates of nurses and midwives. The revised guidelines, among other conditions, request applicants for verification to have a minimum of 2 years post-qualification experience from the date of issuance of permanent practice license, and to also obtain a letter of good standing from the Chief Executive Officer of place of work and last training institution attended, while processing of application shall take a minimum of 6 months. These conditions already generated protest, and now the legislature, through a motion by Mr. Patrick Umar, is calling for a hold on the implementation pending conclusion of an investigation.
Also aware that verification of certificates is to confirm and authenticate an already existing certificate issued by the Nursing and Midwifery Council. Therefore, the requirement for 2 years post-qualification experience before verification of certificate, order please, order, unreasonable, arbitrary and unfair, as it may, among other things, restrict the freedom of nurses seeking education or additional skills and training in federal universities.
The House, among other resolutions, charged its joint panel to probe the controversy trailing the NMCN new guidelines and report back within 4 weeks for further legislative actions. The House, in adopting another motion, resolved to investigate compliance level of ministries, departments and agencies (MDAs) with the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Act, especially in terms of provision of access to infrastructure.
Further notes that most persons with disabilities face stigmatization, discrimination, violence, and lack of access to physical structures such as transportation, health, education, housing, and other necessities of life. Aware that the National Assembly passed the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Protection Order, please, and signed into law by former President Muhammad Buhari, but most ministries, departments, and agencies of government are yet to implement this act.
The House mandated its Committee on Disabilities to investigate the compliance level of MDAs with the Act and report back for further legislative action. At the committee's sitting, Chairman, House Committee on Hydrological Services, Hydroelectric Power Producing Areas Development Commission, HYPADEC, pledged commitment to development of the Commission's host communities. This, he said, is to replicate the scenario of the host communities of the Niger Delta Development Commission.
Going by the law that established HYPADEC, there are many things the agency should be doing to see to the welfare of those communities in the member states, among other core functions of HYPADEC.
The committee was having an interaction with the managing director of HYPADEC, Abubakar Sadiq Yelwa. Rosemary UKOKO-TEGA, ASO Television News.